Hey, it's Doug Lazy, and we are hanging out right now with the one, the only Oliver Tree. You're hearing his song Life Goes On all over the radio when you're living in the now. Oliver, how are you, sir?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, bro? Of
I am so good, man. So you're from Santa Cruz, not too far from Sacramento. Do you ever make it up to Sacramento? Have you been here before?
course I've been, bro. I love Sacramento. Grew up going there. It's a beautiful place.
What's something that sticks out in your mind when you think about Sacramento? When you think Sacramento, it just like pops in, you're like, oh yeah, that's Sacramento.
Going to the river, bro. I grew up going to the river, rafting. Even when I was a kid, we were drinking brews on the river, and I have fond memories of that.
Rafting's huge here, man. If people are familiar with you, how would you describe yourself and your musical style? What would you tell them if you're just getting on their radar right now?
I would say I'm a little bit of everything and basically storyteller first and foremost, but I do everything from music to filmmaking. I'm a director, I'm a writer. I'm a belly dancer. I also do WWF wrestling style moves in my live show. You got a little mixture of everything. So I also was a professional scooter rider growing up. I do a lot of action sports. I do all my own stunts. So I pretty much am a polymath. I do all kinds of different things, but I really, really love using music as an excuse to make my other dreams come true.
I love it, man. Your song Life Goes On. We can't get enough of it here in Sacramento. I heard it's about a toxic relationship. Is there any truth to that? What would you say in your own words the song's about?
Well, it's about a lot of things. I will say, yes, it covers toxic relationships. It covers everything. The original lyric was Life Goes Onion. And I see life as an onion that has many layers that's unraveled. But I will say, Atlantic's legal team basically said I had to change the lyrics because there was already this song called Life Goes Onion. And they were saying it's such a specific theme, it's too close to that. So basically what ended up happening was the musicologist, as well as my lawyer, Jeremiah Jeffrey, advised me to change it. So I ended up going with Life Goes On. And I like to think if it was Life Goes Onion, it would have even been a bigger song. So I may release that version at some point, but I think I might have to release it for free just so that, I don't get into any legal issues.
We would love that, man. And the video. Tell us about the concept for the video for people who haven't seen it. When they click play on YouTube, they should buckle up because it's a lot of you, right? What how did you come up with the concept of the video?
Well, basically, there's a lot of this character who I portrayed in the first album, Turbo. And basically, there's one that has his glasses down, and that is the real me. And the rest are essentially what would be everyone else can be this character too. It's basically me setting up a mirror in front of society to show just how ridiculous things have gotten. But in the video, basically it shows all these people around me that are also me. And you find out that in the end, I get pulled up to the ceiling on this chandelier, and these people, which essentially could be considered fans or different people, whether it's haters or anything, they pull me down and kill me. And essentially it just shows that life goes on with or without you.
It's the video, like I watched it, man, and I was just like, what? It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. So kudos, because a music video, it's usually girls in bikinis dancing, you know what I mean? Like that. But this video is so unique. Like the concept is so unique. So kudos, man. It's really, really good.
It only took us a year to finish. The VFX it was a huge problem. And it was filmed almost exactly a year before it came out. So, and the song is 7 years old. It was recorded like literally 2013 or 14. So it's crazy that this thing ever came out. Odds were all stacked against it. And it's exciting that it came out. And I like to think that a real artist is anywhere between 5 to 10 years ahead of their audience and ahead of the curve. And had this song come out 7 years ago, I don't think it would have this effect in any capacity. So,
gotcha. So for the people who think you're an overnight success, you put in work. You've been grinding. You've been doing
I've been doing this for my job for 10 years. I've been working professionally as a musician. I've had many failed careers before this. So anyone out there who wants to do something they love, whether it's art or whether you want to be a scientist or a doctor, this does not happen overnight. If you're really passionate about something, you're willing to dedicate your life to something, you can do anything. And I say that with every ounce of sincerity.
I love that, man. I love it. So you've got a show coming up at the Warfield in San Francisco, February 22nd. For people who have tickets or maybe people who are on the fence about buying tickets, when they come see you live, like seeing your music video is a trip. I can't imagine what a live show is like. Can you tell us?
Yeah, so I mean, I would say it's everything. And something that you've never seen before. We have WWF wrestling. We have, of course, belly dancing. I grew up doing professional scootering, so I do some scooter stunts. You got performance art, you've got comedy, you've got drama, you've got a banging musical show that covers everything from rock music to hip hop to dance music. And, it's a very, very versatile show. Something for everybody.
I love it. Again, February 22nd, it's happening at the Warfield in San Francisco. Lots of people were you for Halloween. Were you seeing these people who dress up like you, like as a costume?
Yes, I did see about 100 different people on social media that shared it. But I think, it was an honor. And next year, I'm hoping that they dress up like my next album, Cowboy Tears, change the look up. I got the bullet now, the bowl cut mullet. And I'm hoping that you're going to see this haircut enter the mainstream in the next, 3 to 5 years.
I love it, man. You're ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? So when everyone's rocking that, what you call it, bullet?
Yes, the bowl cut mullet, the bullet.
Oh my God. 5 to 10 years, you're going to see it everywhere. Streets of Sacramento are going to be flooded with them, man. So would you ever date like a fan, like somebody who's like, a stand for you? Would you be like, I could date that person?
Well, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't get into my personal life, so I cannot answer that question.
No worries, man. What's the best meme you've seen about yourself online?
Well, I posted one yesterday that I found from a fan account, but basically it was Dr. Octopus, and he was attacking Spider-Man, and something like that really, I thought was beautiful. I've seen so many recreations of the music video, whether it's a Roblox version or versions of fans recreating it themselves. And honestly, that's probably the greatest compliment ever, to recreate something that I spent years of my life creating. I mean, it just goes to show you can fabricate a meme in a laboratory, which is essentially what I did with this. And it doesn't usually work out, but every blue moon, you can connect to the pop culture zeitgeist and make something that is, created to be a meme that becomes many, many spawns of many, many memes, So I think it was inspiring to see how much people have made memes and spawned crazy different stuff out of this specific Life Goes On video.
I love it. And a lot of people who see you as like a musical artist, you've actually earned a Guinness World Record too, right?
So I do. If you Google who built the world's biggest scooter, you will find yours truly, Oliver Tree.
The biggest scooter?
Yes, world's biggest. Guinness World Records.
I love it. Who is your inspiration? You're such a unique artist. Are there people who are on the landscape right now you look to and you're like, I admire them, I kind of want to be like them? Because again, you're very unique, man. You're kind of in your own lane here, To
tell you the truth, I don't listen to music. The only music I actually listen to is my new album, Cowboy Tears, because it's designed for me and who I am right in this moment. I don't listen to any of the old music that already came out. If you ask me, all that music is garbage. And I'm currently just consuming Cowboy Tears. And, I think ignorance is bliss. And the less I know, the more unique I can make it and the more timeless I can make it. I hope to make art that can connect with people in 100 years and not be tied to what's happening right now, and really be something that connects just on a human level for people who are, living at any timeline.
I love it. If you weren't making music right now, what do you think you'd be doing? Just like if you had like a real life job?
Well, right now I'm writing screenplays and I'm working on making feature films. So I would be focused 100% of my time towards making movies. But right now I am filming documentaries. I am filming music videos. Over the last 5 years, I filmed 17 unreleased documentaries that I'm in the process of editing, built out a production company just so we could get these things edited and released to the world. So I would definitely be just focusing all my energy on filmmaking for sure.
What kind of documentaries? Can you get into like subject matter or?
Yeah, I mean, I just got back from the Middle East. We filmed one there. I lived in Russia for 4 months this year, filmed one there. My tours traveling around, showing what it looks like to travel on the road around the world, going to different places, but also filming music videos where things fall apart basically. And, everything from, anything I've ever done, I'm just documenting it. Even building the world's biggest scooter, we've made a documentary on that. So it's a wide range of topics.
I love it, man. What would you tell your biggest fans here in Sacramento, your ride or dies?
I would say whatever you guys want to do in this world, no dream is too hard to accomplish. If you're not going to do it, the guy down the street will. So you better get your hands dirty and just start doing it. I mean, for example, the guy who lived down the street, his name's Casey Matson for me. And he's making this music with me and he travels around the world with me. So, it can be you and the guy down the street too, or girl or whoever. And the truth is, It's all about collaboration and making art that's way, way bigger than yourself. Because we're just, I'm just a normal guy, but I've just figured out ways to do non-normal things for my job. And if I could do that, anybody could. I mean, my voice is not a particularly good one. I just figured out how to use it. And if you listen to my first recordings from when I was in elementary school, it sounds horrible, like nails on the chalkboard. And if I could do it, anyone could do it. It's a testament of that.
Man, everything you're doing, we're loving right now. So thank you again so much for being unique and being you, bro, because you really are like a blessing to a lot of people who like are seeing themselves and in your uniqueness, you know? So thank you so much. The song is Life Goes On, all over the radio, Oliver Tree. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bro. Have a great day.
You too.